Hey there, I'm really glad you're here because what we're talking about today could make a huge difference in how you move, feel, and live, especially if you're over 60 and trying to stay active. Now, If you're anything like most folks, I know in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s, you want to keep your body strong. You want to stay mobile, independent, and full of life. You don't want to rely on other people to help you do simple things like climb the stairs, get up off the couch, or carry your groceries. And that's a great mindset. You're not giving up on your health, and that's something to be proud of. But here's the thing. So many seniors, even those with the best intentions, end up doing exercises that either don't help much or, worse, actually cause harm. And it's not your fault. A lot of the advice out there is designed for younger people. It's fast-paced, high-impact, and honestly, not always safe if you've got aging joints, old injuries, or just a different energy level now than you did at 30. So in this video, I want to walk you through 4 common exercise mistakes people over 60 often make. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how to avoid them so you can stay active, safely, and keep doing the things you love. Let's get into it. Now, mistake number 1 is something I see all the time. Doing the same exercises you did in your 30s or 40s without adjusting them for your current body. Let's be real, our bodies change. That doesn't mean we're weak or broken, but it does mean we have to be smart. Maybe you used to run 5 miles every morning. Maybe you lifted heavy weights or did a bunch of squats at the gym. That's fantastic. But your knees, hips, and lower back might not love that same routine anymore. And I get it. It's frustrating. You want to keep doing what worked for you back then, but pushing your body in ways it's not ready for now? That's where injuries happen. A pulled muscle here, a strained back there, or even something more serious, like a fall or torn ligament. What's a better approach? Listen to your body. Start by easing into low-impact exercises that still give you results without beating you up. Walking, gentle resistance training, water aerobics, even chair yoga. These can build strength, boost your balance, and protect your joints at the same time. And here's something a lot of people overlook. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You're not in competition with your younger self. You're building strength for today, not chasing a version of yourself from 20 years ago. You've earned the right to move at your pace. Now, Another mistake I want to talk about is one that seems harmless at first, but it sneaks up on people: skipping the warm-up. I know. Warming up feels like a waste of time. You want to jump right into the action, get your walk or workout done, and move on with your day. But skipping a warm-up is like asking your car to go from 0 to 60 on a freezing morning without turning the key first. It just doesn't work well. As we get older, our muscles don't just snap into action like they used to. They need a little coaxing. A few minutes of gentle stretching or even just marching in place can wake up your muscles and tell your body, hey, we're about to move, let's get ready. It helps prevent strains and makes your whole workout feel smoother and more comfortable. A good warm-up doesn't have to be complicated. Just spend 5 minutes doing slow, controlled movements. Roll your shoulders. Swing your arms gently. Do a few heel lifts or step-touch moves. Trust me, your body will thank you. And don't forget your breathing. Deep, even breaths help bring oxygen into your muscles, keep your heart rate steady, and reduce the risk of getting dizzy or lightheaded once you get going. So slow it down, take your time, and let your body warm up like it deserves. Now, before we move on, I just want to say, if you've made either of these mistakes, don't feel bad. Most of us have. I've done it too. What matters is recognizing it and making a shift starting today. It's never too late to make your exercise routine safer and smarter. Because the goal isn't to work out harder. It's to move with intention, with purpose, and with joy. You don't have to feel sore to know you did something good for your body. You just have to be consistent, gentle, and mindful of what your body is telling you. In part 2 of this video, we're going to look at the next 2 big exercise mistakes that can really trip people up. One of them is actually not doing enough balance work, which is something I think a lot of people overlook until it's too late. And the other, well, let's just say it's one that even the most experienced exercisers often miss. Stick with me, because these next 2 might just surprise you. And they could be the key to helping you avoid a fall, build your confidence, and stay independent for years to come. All right. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're still with me, because the next 2 exercise mistakes we're going to talk about might just be the most important ones of all. We've already covered the danger of doing the same exercises you did decades ago and how skipping your warm-up can lead to injury. But now, let's talk about something that too many people over 60 completely ignore, and that's balance. That brings us to mistake number 3, neglecting balance training. Here's the truth. We don't lose our balance overnight. It's not like one day you're steady and the next day you're not. It happens little by little, so subtly that you don't notice it, until you trip on a curb or reach too far for something or suddenly feel unsure on your feet walking across the kitchen floor. Falls are the #1 cause of injury for older adults. And the good news? Many of those falls are preventable. If you make balance a regular part of your exercise routine. Now, I'm not talking about anything fancy or risky. You don't have to walk a tightrope or do complicated poses on one leg. I'm talking about small, simple movements that train your body to stay steady. Things like standing on one foot for 10 seconds while holding onto a chair, or walking heel to toe across a hallway, even practicing getting up from a chair without using your hands. These are real-world movements that translate into better control in everyday life, like stepping over obstacles, reaching for a shelf, or turning quickly when someone calls your name. And here's a tip. Try doing your balance exercises barefoot, if it's safe to do so. That wakes up the muscles in your feet and ankles, which are key players in keeping you steady. Just be sure you're near a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair so you can grab on if needed. You're training, not testing your luck. One woman I worked with, she was 72, started doing just 5 minutes of balance work every day while brushing her teeth. She told me that after just a few weeks, she felt more confident walking around the house and wasn't as nervous about falling anymore. That kind of peace of mind? It's priceless. So if you've been focusing only on strength or cardio and skipping balance, it's time to shift gears. Your future self will thank you. Now, the fourth and final mistake is one that people rarely talk about, and it's this: not giving your body enough recovery time. Let me say that again because it's important. Not giving your body time to rest and recover can actually undo the benefits of your workout. Here's why. When you exercise, whether it's strength training, walking, or even light yoga, you're putting stress on your muscles, bones, and joints. That's stars. S is what tells your body to grow stronger. But the actual rebuilding and strengthening happens after the workout, during rest. When you're younger, you can sometimes get away with pushing hard day after day. But after 60, your body needs a little more TLC between sessions. That doesn't mean you have to sit on the couch for 3 days, but it does mean rotating your activities and listening to the signals your body gives you. Feeling sore? Give that muscle group a break and focus on stretching or light walking. Feeling extra tired? Maybe today's the day for gentle movement and a nap, instead of pushing through another workout. And don't forget sleep. I know it can get trickier with age, but quality sleep is one of the most powerful recovery tools we have. It's when your body repairs itself, regulates hormones, and gets ready for the next day. If you're not sleeping well, your workouts won't feel as effective, and injuries become more likely. Here's a trick I often recommend. Alternate your intensity. One day, do something strength-based. The next, take a long walk or do a relaxing stretch session. Keep moving, but don't push the same muscles every single day. And most importantly, don't confuse rest with quitting. You're not giving up on your health by taking a break. You're giving your body what it needs so it can keep supporting you for the long haul. So, let's bring it all together. Staying fit after 60 is one of the best things you can do for your independence, your happiness, and your longevity. But doing it safely is the key. Don't fall into the trap of thinking more is better, or that you have to push through pain or chase your younger self's routines. Exercise isn't about punishing your body. It's about supporting it. So remember, don't cling to outdated routines that no longer serve you. Never skip the warm-up. Your joints and muscles need that gentle start. Make balance part of your weekly rhythm, even just a few minutes a day. And give yourself permission to rest and recover. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. You've made it this far in life with strength and resilience. Your body has carried you through decades of joy, challenge, and change. It deserves to be treated with care and respect, especially now. If this video helped you or reminded you of something you've been meaning to change in your routine, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you know someone else who might benefit from this, send it their way. Staying active after 60 isn't just possible. It can be joyful, empowering, and even fun. When you do it right. Thanks for spending this time with me. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.